Hi folks, it's James Scott here of the Scottish Resistance. This being the 6th of April, this is the 700th anniversary of the Declaration of Arbroath. Now, today I think it's important to remember the heroes that fought for Scotland. If it wasn't for some of these people, Scotland wouldn't even exist today as a nation. So I'm going to go through some of the people that actually fought for Scotland's freedom. I'm starting in the year 1297. Marion Broadfoot. She was murdered in May of 1297 at Lanark. This was the wife of William Wallace. She was reportedly only 19 years of age. There's two different stories that the English slit her throat. The other one was that she was in her house. They put stuff all around the house and burned the house to the ground. Next hero to remember is Andrew Murray, who died around about October 1297 after taking part in the Battle of Stirling Brig, in which he was wounded. Some weeks later he died. We don't have the exact date of his death, unfortunately, due to the history books not being totally 100% accurate because of all the fighting that was going on at that time. The 22nd of July 1298, two great Scottish patriots died at the Battle of Falkirk, John Graham and John Stuart. John Stuart had a party of 600 men he brought from the Isle of Bute, Rossy. Every single one of these men fell to a man at the Battle of Falkirk. It was one of the worst massacres in our history. And we should remember these people who fell fighting for Scotland's freedom. William Wallace, who some say is Scotland's national hero, was betrayed and taken to Smithfield, and on the 23rd of August 1305, he was hung, drawn and quartered. John Comyn, Lord of Badenoch, he got into a fight with Robert the Bruce and was killed on the 6th of February 1306 at Dumfries. But we should never forget he did fight for Scotland's freedom. He led the Scots at the Battle of Roslin in February 1303, and we had a resounding victory. Simon Fraser and John Fraser, both brothers, who fought alongside the Red Comyn at the Battle of Roslin in February 1303, were captured and taken to London, and on the 7th of September 1306 at Smithfield, both these guys were hung, drawn and quartered. Nigel Bruce, brother of Robert Bruce. He was next in line to the throne after Robert Bruce. He was captured at Kildrummy Castle in the north of Scotland. He was taken down to Berwick, and in Berwick town centre, he was hung, drawn and quartered. Reginald Crawford, a relation to William Wallace. He was captured on the 17th of February 1307 at Carlisle, along with brothers of Robert Bruce, Alexander Bruce and Thomas Bruce, 20 and 21 years of age. These three people, Reginald Crawford, Alexander Bruce, Thomas Bruce, were hung, drawn and quartered at Carlisle, 17th February 1307. John Wallace, brother of William Wallace. He was actually captured in May of 1307 and was hung, drawn and quartered at Smithfield, where his brother was also hung, drawn and quartered 2 years earlier. Marjorie Bruce. This was the daughter of Robert the Bruce. She died in a fall from her horse on the 2nd of March 1316 at Paisley. Edward Bruce, brother of Robert Bruce. He became King of Ireland. He was King of all Ireland for 3 years, from 1315 up to 1318. He was killed in a battle at Dundalk on the 14th of October in the year 1318. Robert the Bruce, the man you could never hold. He died at Cardross, 7th of June, 1329. He was buried in a cloth of gold. William Sinclair, 25th of August, 1330. He was killed at the Battle of Tiba, along with Sir James Douglas, the good Sir James, also known as the Black Douglas, killed in battle at Tiba, 25th August, 1330. They were carrying the Bruce's heart with the intention to put it in the Holy Sepulchre, the tomb of Jesus Christ. Also killed at that battle were two other famous Scottish knights, Sir Robert Logan and Sir Walter Logan, both brothers, also died 25th August 1330 at Tiba. These are just some of the many, many thousands of Scots who died in the fight for Scotland's freedom. Never forget these guys. Never, never. Scotia's realm desert. Thank you.